Not fat enough. More? More. Ah, much more. A little bit more. Hi. Welcome back to another episode of Freak Out Your Synth Compact. My name is Bernd Kistenmacher, and yes, today I will show you a little brand new nice plugin from Waldorf. It's the Streichfett plugin, the digital emulation from the Streichfett hardware box, which was released in 2016 or 17. And yes, this tiny box was this tiny box was very beloved by many musicians, and so now the time seems to have come to bring this whole thing into your computer. And today I will demonstrate what this thing can do here for you. I apologize for my voice. I have a little cold, not a dramatic thing, but it's important to me to show you what this plugin can do. And so let's go to the screen and I will show you Streichfett. So I'm recording here everything, and this is my DAW. It's Cubase. I have opened an instrument track with the plugin, and in parallel I'm recording audio, and so I hope you can hear better now what's happening if I put this track later in the video. Okay, so let's open Streichfett. This is the user interface, and at first this plugin comes in VST as audio unit, AU and AAX format, and so you should use it in the most of the known DAWs. The science behind is that the sound here is generated by a dual engine, and the first engine for the strings part is octave divider, which it's like the kind of master oscillator, and there are 12 halftones which will be generated from that. And the whole thing generates several waveforms, which goes from violin via cello to organ and choir. And this is how the string section works, and the solo section is there's a little VA synth behind with 8 voices. So the sound generation is a little bit different. And the first thing what you see here is the upper part where you can do some settings for the master tuning. You can transpose it, you can adjust your pitch bend range, you can set a split point, you can make some adjustments for your modulation wheel, and you can activate a fixed velocity, and you can rename your preset. So this is the settings part. It's not spectacular, and you have here a master volume control, and you must you can control it with your mouse by moving it and holding the left mouse key, and this is how you set your parameters in the whole thing here. So let's take a listen to the string section. You have here a balance control where you can balance the volume between the both parts. And I'm full now on the string section, and this sounds not very spectacular, but if you go to this part here, which is called registration, you can morph through the waveforms. The overtones are changing, and you can set a different character to the waveform. As you can hear, there is no modulation on the sound, so it is like it is, not so spectacular, but you can add some modulation later, and then the sound will definitely change. We are here in the bass octave, and you can also switch a tone or tones one octave higher, or you can add them both. You can play both ranges at the same time. What I'm doing now is adding a vibrato with my modulation wheel, which cannot, you cannot get much more access than the parameter in the settings. This is this, and you have here a section which is called crescendo and release, and this is nothing else than a small attack release envelope generator, and the name crescendo is a little bit misleading. It means the attack from a classic polyphonic string synthesizer, and they have named it here crescendo, but it's definitely an attack release generator. So here you get more a pad structure, but you can also do it more percussive. Now you have here a little effect section, chorus or strings. Now this whole thing starts to live, and it sounds much different now. And you can also add some more effects. I will turn off chorus and string ensemble effects. You have here an animate effect. Which helps you to morph through the waveforms. And as more you open the control here, as faster is and as stronger is the modulation. And this is the principle behind all effect controls here. It is not the access to one parameter, one specific parameter. So as more you open the control, as deeper is the effect, but it's also more intense. And same is here with the phaser effect. So this sounds very Berlin School of Electronic Music, but this is what they want to generate here and deliver. Okay, so this is this part, and I will go now to the next section, which is the solo part. As shorter the attack is, as more they have added a click or a attack sound, which gives a punch. And okay, now I see the mistake I did. You have here a split section, and you can decide if you play on the upper part of your keyboard. We had here the split point. You can change it here, and or if you play on the lower part for bass sounds, or you can layer it with the string section on the whole range of the keyboard. So you get punchy sounds in the bass range, or you can create piano-like sounds. And if you change the tone, if you okay, you have here a modulation. If you work with the keyboard velocity, you have changes in the loudness, and you add some vibrato here. My modulation wheel is down, and you can add tremolo manually. as well as the effects. Okay, this effect section had only influence on the string section, but you have also here a reverb, you can say a master reverb, which gives the whole sound a complete different character. So if you shift your balance here, so you can see Streichfett is really a versatile instrument, and what I forgot to say when I spoke about the sound generation, about the dual engine, which means that everything is calculated in your computer. This is not a sample-based instrument. Everything happens in your computer and nothing else. So there's no library that you have to download, and so you have not so many points to access to the sound. Maybe this is a con for me, because I would of course edit the effects or in the whole LFO modulation part. But it is like it is. You can only open or close some controls. On the other hand, this makes this whole thing very easy to handle. Just a final view on the memory section. If you want to store, you have here two banks with 8 presets. So in total 16 presets, and if you want to store your sound, you go on a memory place and hold your mouse, and if it starts to blink, you have stored your preset. Yes, it's a pure retro sound, somehow very magic, because the sound synthesis is digital and there's nothing analog here what happens, but you get a really crunchy sound, which reminds me very in the old string synthesizer. It's a totally different answer to this whole part of string synthesizer emulations which are out on the market. So this little plugin makes me really happy, because it's compact, it's easy to understand, and it's quickly to use. The only con maybe here is the price. 99 euro is, yes, not cheap. It should be definitely sold for a lower price, in my opinion, because yes, 100 euro, put 50, 60 on, and you get mighty plugins, which completely works different and delivers a completely bombastic and different synthesizer sound. So 99 euro is, in my opinion, a little bit too much. But anyway, I like Streichfett, and you put an eye on it, or you should try it out, load down a demo version, and you will see if you get your fun. In my opinion, if you get here on your computer screen, the same fun as with working with the hardware version, which is still available at Waldorf Music. And yes, check it out. And okay, that was it for this time. If you like this video, give me a thumb up, and yes, I need subscriptions for this channel, more and much more than I actually have. I hope you will help me. Give me your like, subscribe to this channel, leave your comments in the comments down below, and we see us in the next episode. And by the way, I wish you a peaceful and happy Christmas time. Christmas is coming soon, and we will see us here on this channel again with a completely different video about a big piece of synthesizer. I'm really happy about showing you that and presenting it to you. So I'm back soon, and yes, have a good time. Peace. That's too fat.